Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and say hi to Black Betty. This is a 2012 350 with I can't remember how many miles on it. Let me see. Alright, we got 44,562, and this customer was complaining that his power folding mirror does not operate on the driver's side. We verified it and got the approval to replace it. We're going to take off speaker. We got an electrical connector, one of our tweeters. We got a bunch of electrical connectors under the switches. It pops right up. You can see the tabs holding it into the locating holes right there. And then we have 2 bolts here, and a bolt here, and a bolt here, and it comes off just like that. You'll have a couple of connectors that go right there. You'll have to take off. No big deal. Gonna go ahead and take the mirror out. I'm sorry, you go ahead and take the speaker out, and then there are 4 nuts holding on the mirror from the inside, and it will also have an electrical connector we got dangling right here. So we're going to go ahead and remove this mirror. Alright, this is it with the mirror out. That's it. It is quite heavy, so just be forewarned about the weight as soon as you take that last nut off. But we're going to get the new one now. We are replacing the driver's side, and that is the part number you would expect to use for your driver's side mirror. Okay, the mirror is on. We got the 4 nuts torqued down. We're gonna go ahead and shove our electrical connector up through its locating hole and connect it like so. Perfect. And we're going to put that back in, kind of button up everything, and yeah, time to put the speaker in. Okay, we're going to install the speaker. I did have to switch this out. That should have been on the outside and then pushed into the twang, so we just made a slight adjustment. Okay, speaker's in here, and there's one little sticky patch that we're going to have to reinstall back over here, lining up the hole for our trim clip on our speaker. Alright, door panel time. Okay, we just connected the mirror connectors. You guys can see, got them all fastened. We're going to take the window switch connectors and shove those through the hole right there so that we can get them access to our switch. And then we're just going to kind of set the door panel right up over this little lock rod and put it into place. Alright, and we should be able to go right down. Just like that. Check your gap. If you got a gap here, you know you're not in. Pull your switches, your connectors for your switches through. Excellent, excellent. You can go ahead and connect those. Excellent. Alright, let's put our little speaker in. Cool. Just go and mount that right up. Excellent. Okay, now we got 4 7mm bolts to put in, 2 there and 2 right down here. 1, 2, and we done. Glass bolt. Excellent. Got a little plastic flap we got to put on. Nice. Okay, now we got to clean not our fingerprints off. Yeah. Fully installed. Bummer. Alright. Now we just got to check the operation. Look at that. Mirror now works. Alright, so the other repair that we are doing to this truck, the customer was complaining that when you put it in reverse, his rear camera is going blue and, I don't know, acting real sketchy like. So I kind of want to show you guys what I found, and I'm going to show you. To the back of the craft, Captain. Okay, right now we're in reverse. I don't know if you guys can see the camera in the rear mirror. I'm gonna zoom in. Watch what the camera does. Let me have my helper wiggle this wire that goes into the tailgate for the camera. I want to show you what the customer is experiencing. Okay, we're gonna wiggle the wiring. Watch what the camera's doing. So he's like cutting out. He said sometimes it goes blue. So what we're gonna do is replace that whole harness in the back. I've done a couple of them, and this is how it goes. All right, here we go. Panel off, and you can see there the rear camera is right there, and we need to disconnect that electrical connector and fish it through that hole way in there to ultimately get to this. So we're going in, Doc. All right, you guys, I'm laying under the truck. Here's the trailer hitch. I'm laying under, and this is the harness we're going for right here. This connector going back up top. Okay, we are fished through the bottom. Here we are. Now, what would be easier, to go that way or go that way? I got about that much section sitting right here, so maybe we'll come out this way. See how easy it's gonna be. Not too bad. I'm gonna venture and say that my problem is existing right here somewhere. There's an issue in here somewhere, but nonetheless, we're gonna replace this old harness and our new harness. Go ahead and pull this out of the box. And I think what they have given us is a way to easily install this. So we got the old one, the new one. Still got the same locating tabs. Alright, so let's check it out. Alright. It's supposed to go in this way, but I think we're gonna have to take it out of this plastic thing. I've never seen it come in this before. It's kind of weird. Alright, let's get this unwrapped. Okay, we're unraveled. Now we're going to insert. Let me get my light. Alright, we're gonna go for that hole right there. Try to go all the way through. Okay, I actually just figured out that this is to install it, taking the tailgate off. So you go straight up through the tailgate. Note to self. Well, I'm still trying to fish it through. I'm almost there. Okay, I literally just popped it through. Alright. So now we can feed this the rest of the way. Get our trim clip out of here. There it is. Trim clip. Now, I'm just gonna get this over here. And that's got two twangs that sit it right there. And then we're going to simply plug the connector in. That's the camera. Okay. Come back over here. Going to put our locating tab. If you guys can see this hole right here. Okay. And that connector goes down there like that. And then we plug it in. Just like that. So now we got to put the panel back on. Okay, panel on. And now it's putting in all the bolts. Okay, starting by hand first. Guy had a plastic bed liner in and then went and got the spray liner in and didn't get the shorter bolts. So, alright, we got to retest. Okay, we're in reverse. There's the camera. And I'm wiggling, testing the wire just like I did last time. And we got no issues. Case closed. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.